Hello, this is Lock Z performing a Let's Try of Legacy of the Guilds. I've tried to turn up the game volume enough that you guys can actually hear the music. It's a grim day for the Kingdom of Whitecroft, newly embroiled in an unexpected war, desperately trying to fend off a surprise invasion from their powerful neighbors, the Thorian Empire. Always relied on the Fighters Guild, an order created by the first of its kings to aid its armies and its people. Led by respected warriors called upon, there should be an "in" there, in times of strife, but the leader of the guild, Master Fighter Zillion, presumably my main character, or maybe my boss. No one dared. Son of King Ionis. Rush in defense of the borders. Oh, what a terrible default name. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Noish. 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 So began the story of Noish. Noish. Apprentice from the Fighters Guild of Whitecroft. I'm an apprentice. I want to be like the leader of the guild. That would be a better main character. I don't want to be a nobody. Mansell. A quest log. Okay, that's interesting. I want to see the quest log. Nice background, actually. Is that by Michelangelo? Current quests. So, quest log is nice. Shows the name, progress, reward, description of your current objective. Deliver the secret message. So we're kind of starting in the middle of the story here for these characters. I like that. Start where the action starts, not when they start being given stuff in their castle or whatever and then make me wait half an hour for the first battle. Chick, you are outside getting wet. I would think you would be in there. Or at least be under, like, some sort of roof type thing. Your text doesn't go all the way to the end of the text box. That's... I mean, that doesn't really bother me, but it bothers a lot of people, and it does look visually awkward. The Bard. Why is that capitalized? King was capitalized earlier too. You seem to just like capitalizing random words. Can't talk to her. Two humanoids with the face of dogs. Rude. How rude. Their mother gave them those faces. Not much of interest. Why are we here then? If it's not interesting, why start the game there? You should start the game with something interesting. Start it where it starts to get interesting. You can tell the rest of it in descriptions or flashbacks or just dialogue. You're useless. so this screwy looking guy is presumably the save point. That's kind of a weird save point. I mean, he doesn't even talk to me. No dialogue, nothing. So, if you wanted to add story to explain why save points exist in an in-game reasoning, that's fine, but you didn't do that. You just kind of replaced a glowy light with a really stupid-looking NPC. And I hate bards. I hate them so much. I really hate bards. They're good for nothing. All they do is split potions and hide. And they hide when you don't want them to hide. Every time they're low on HP. Okay. We're supposed to get a room, so let's do that. I want some food. SP, HP... These are only usable outside of battle, that sucks. Okay. Now we want to rent a room, now that we have no food. Yes. Okay, he didn't even care that I have no money. Does not care at all. Could not possibly give a shit. Oh well. I mean, I guess that's good, because I was trying to break the game and keep myself from being able to progress, but you cleverly, by means of a bug, kept me from breaking the game. So you kind of backed into that solution, but you should probably have different dialogue or something if you're out of money. Or your partner should offer to pay for it or something. So my guys aren't even warriors. We're not helping in the war. We're just dumb schmucks who are delivering a letter? That's super boring. I'm a mailman. This is a mailman RPG. Dialogue strikes me as pretty stiff. I mean, I know they're supposed to sound proper and old-timey, but they don't sound like friends. They don't sound like... They sound like they're just vague acquaintances of colleagues, and they have no desire to give their personalities away to each other, to talk to each other. That's how it came across to me. They have no personalities. Or if they do, they're hiding them. A traitor amongst the royal army. Well, I don't really know anything about the war, so the fact that there's been a plot twist within the war has no real meaning to me at this point. It would be nice if there were some scenes showing the war. Before the plot twist. His eyes are... They're like frog eyes. They're on the sides of his head or something. Rain stopped, thank goodness. Yeah, we have no money left. You only had 20 coins. Which is like nothing. You're the worst paid mercenary ever. Yeah. Yeah. Herbalist shop. Rat tails, wings, herbs, and ingredients. Okay, I've got like a synthesis shop type thing here. That's kind of odd, that narrative text box there. That's not something I'm used to seeing, something describing my emotions on a black screen every time I enter a building. I mean, if you want to convey the main character's thoughts without a thought bubble in a text box, then I guess that's one way to do it. It's kind of interesting. It lends more importance to these random buildings. I couldn't have afforded these things, hardly, even if I hadn't filled up my wallet with bread. I could have gotten a couple healing herbs, I guess. What about you? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's shiny. Okay. Boots. I'm just gonna steal some guy's boots. What about you? No, I don't have any gold. Okay. I'm out of money. We're out of here. The music, the dialogue in this game, so far it all feels really sleepy and slow. Like, nothing is really happening, it's just a quiet day. And nothing wrong with that, I guess, but it's not really my type of game. I like huge action from the get-go, people jumping off of buildings and shooting missiles, and jumping off of missiles and shooting buildings. Whitecroft, Eastwick, New Tower. I don't remember where I'm going. New Tower. Okay. Apparently this game has some sort of time. Are you serious? The enemies are gonna be bees? This battle music's actually... it's almost less action-y than the town music, if that were possible. I'm not feeling the energy here, between the sleepy battle music and the fact that I'm fighting bees. I don't care how big the bees are, they're just not threatening enemies. Kick an enemy, chance to stun. The bees are presumably not actually threatening enemies on account of being bees, but I'm not gonna take chances. We'll stun one and use a strong attack on the other. Poisoned. First battle, I'm already poisoned. Hope that doesn't last after battle, because I have no way to cure poison. And they did half my HP in one round, so these are like legitimately difficult enemies. That's surprising. I'm almost dead. It's interesting. I'm not sure why that's a skill and not, like, an extra spot on the menu here. You'd think you would just put a bestiary spot on the menu? Or does Noish leave the team later and you want that skill to be locked out when he's not on your team? Well, I'm glad poison wore off, because I didn't have a way to cure it. Die, bee. That That's a marmot or something. That is not a rat. That's a cat with a rabbit head. It's a tabby cat with mouse ears. It's a marmot is what it is. Okay. I don't want to waste all my MP, because apparently I only have enough MP to use my skill twice. Which is... like, man, I hope I don't get in more than 2 battles. I could use items outside of battle to heal my MP, but I mean, the items are so expensive compared to how much money I have, because I have no money and I'm not getting any money. Well, that's a cave, but I'm late, so we'll ignore the cave. I should probably avoid these bees. Ah! What's that? Okay. Oh. Works outside. Works during battle. Good. We have no shovel. Could I use that barrel as a shovel? Am I gonna have to fight this bee? The bee doesn't even stop moving while I'm reading the sign. How rude. Here's the king. Good. 2 decades. 1 second. We're back. Okay. This is why I believe there can only be one explanation. A traitor among us. A traitor who is giving information to Thoria. He's found who the traitor is? Already? Is it the king? It's the king. Oh no, it's him. Okay, so we've got a plot twist within a plot twist before we've even seen one single person die in the war. So... we didn't know who this king was before this scene. He's never talked before. We know nothing about this country. We've seen no... We've had no time to get attached to these characters. So I feel like this is just moving way too fast. Like, why have I not been shown something that's going on before the plot twist? Because a plot twist doesn't matter if it's how you start off. It's not a twist anymore. Wait, what? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting a playable fight here. So who am I playing as? Banias, is that the old guy with the frog eyes? He can't use any of his skills. That's awful. Why do you give him 7 skills and 0 max MP to use them all? My goodness. Oh, this isn't gonna last long, is it? Yeah. That was worthless. So he's dead. That was really anticlimactic. Gain a new character, fight one battle with him, it's unwinnable. I probably would have preferred to fight as the guys who won the battle, actually. Because, A, then I would have something to do in the battle. It would feel like an actual interactive battle, a real battle. It could be a real battle. But the problem, I guess, there is this guy is probably the main villain of the game. But, you know, that's okay. You can let me play as the main villain of the game in one battle. That would be interesting, actually. His face is missing.